You see this cat here? It's not just any cat. This is an incredibly wily and resourceful cat, for it was able to survive for quite a while in Heritage Hill. Our party has become so much more dangerous because the cat's here, and our opponents will be none the wiser until it's too late. Those fools. Hey folks, it's Kikoskia here, and welcome back to Let's Play Pillars of Eternity. And when last we left off, we freed the people at the back of Acantha's house, and then we went to the Vultus Manor. Almost everyone in there had turned into a ghoul. 3 of which, Lord and Lady Vultus and Emilio Vultus, were still intelligent enough to talk, but were ultimately controlled by their hunger. They were calling to Seda Vultus, telling them it was safe to come out when it really wasn't. Seda had managed to flee from the house and had hidden away in the Vultus Mausoleum. That's where we found her and urged her to make a run for it. She, like the groundskeepers from Acantha's house, was able to escape, and she pointed us out as the ones that saved her when we went to check to see if she made it. Now there's not much we can do here, except go into the tower and find out just what's going on in this place. The massive stone door of the tower is sealed. There doesn't appear to be any way of opening it. Speak the words you learned from a leaden key acolyte. You hear rumbles and clanks from hidden tumblers as the door opens. Here we are. There are going to be awful things in here.
I'm here.
So let's do some sneaking. Oh yeah. There's sparking from something. Someone's been conducting experiments. Okay, let's go here. Move you forward.
Hey.
Quietly.
Maybe I can get a shot off. Yes, I can. Aha! Right. Oh, there's a lot of them! Okay, we have a Dargle, a skeletal wizard, and 4 ghouls. Okay. Step 1.
Yes?
By the way, we have the Fortitude and Will from Carter. You're going to do that.
What?
You're going to use this buff.
Hey.
You're going to deal with this one and that one. You're going to use this here. And then you're going to just shoot. I'm going to have you do this wounding shot here. When you... Oh, no, never mind. That just got you. Fantastic. Right. Last thing. You. Okay, next thing we want to do is have you do this. That. And get a shot off in a moment. Okay, you're nearly down. I need you to do this. You can come here and do that. Blew up almost all of them. And just like that.
I'm here.
We are pretty much done. Excellent.
Hey.
Now, grab all this.
I'm here.
And we'll have a look about. Oh, someone's been conducting some experiments. Crumpled page from Aldhelm's journal. Day 7. A week of study and we're still none the wiser about this device. Trindig remains optimistic. I don't know what I'd do without his spirit. Trindig's letter. Dearest Mother and Father, you'll be pleased to hear that I've learned much already since coming to the city. There are so many incredible ruins nearby, and Master Greg has allowed me to accompany him on a number of expeditions. I'm writing to you from the inside of an ancient Engwithan tower. There's an entire district built up around it, but the locals have mostly left the tower untouched. They have let us set up temporary living quarters here, so our work can continue uninterrupted. It is an unsettling place at times, but Master Greg has been a constant comfort, and he is quick to remind me that the things we learned from this tower may one day help us find a cure for Waidwin's legacy. I better get some rest now. Mr. Greg likes to get an early start to the day. All my love, Trindig. I get the feeling I'm going to find you in here at some point, Trindig. And it won't be a great reunion. Okay, there's some skeletal warriors there. Also need to look at this. Get a good view. Okay, can't do it from here. I'll have to do it from here, aren't I? Essence shimmers and pulsates within the strange device. Alright, let's assemble the team here.
Hey.
Like that. So,
Hey.
careful.
What?
You here.
Hey.
You here. You here.
What?
Everyone else here. And you're sneaking, so I can get a good shot at the wizard. Like that.
Yes?
And then,
Hey.
you can do that. You can do this.
What?
You can do this.
Aye?
And you can do that.
Lava beyond sea.
Excellent. That has weakened a fair few
I'm
of you.
here.
Need you to do that. You're gonna do this.
Following your lead.
Start shooting that bow. And I need you to get... Okay, the wizard's gone. Get the rogue. Rogues can be a problem.
How may I help?
You start blasting. And this should be over in a moment. Yep. It's done. Excellent. And we get some
I'm here.
generic loot. That's not all. There's this. It's quite a nice bed. Patting the scratchy old coverlet thickens the air with dust. No one has used this bed in weeks. Not surprising, considering the undead.
Interesting.
Ooh, a hidden thing. I'll take it. Money and paradox. We got stairs up. And in here we have a skeletal ranger and a revenant. Okay,
Hey.
come round this way. Take them out from this angle. So, go here,
Hey.
here,
All right
here.
then.
Oh, careful. Here,
Hey.
and there, like
Following
that.
your lead.
Yes?
You here, and you here. As I blast you in the face,
Brave thou
get a little bit of ricochet, and then you can just
Hey.
charge forward. Always a lot of revenants, but should be able to
Yes?
deal with you quite capably. Okay, move further forward.
Aye?
Okay,
I have them.
you have. Right,
Aye?
that. Do this.
Lava beyond sea.
Get you.
Let's have it out!
And this is going to be, yep, over in
Hey.
a flash. Grab that. There's
Hey.
this here. Ooh, more things to read. Right, that. Book. Page from Aldhelm's journal. Day 2. We completed our measurements of the machine. Thanks to Trindig's youthful agility, further examination is required to discover its intended use. Oh, did you accidentally activate it? Did you accidentally activate
here.
the machine? Because if that's what you did, that explains a lot. Hope we go to the next floor. Okay, this area seems pretty open, which tells me that if I step too far in with the whole party,
I'm here.
I will alert every single skeletal warrior and ghoul.
How about that?
Yep, there's a Darghoul. There's a Revenant. Take out the Darghoul
Brave thou
now.
fearlessly.
While
What?
I can. Do this buff.
How may I help?
Pull spell off. Oh, there's another Darghoul. Right. Step forward.
Hey.
Draw some aggro. Yep, that should be fine. Okay, you're paralyzed at the moment.
What?
That's a problem. However,
How may I help?
that'll help.
I'm here.
Go over here. They are
Yes?
distracted. And this should be fine. Nope, there's only one left. And soon there won't even be you. Kapow. The cat was invaluable in this victory.
I'm here.
Okay, we found a hidden thing. Let's get this Revenant.
Brave thou
Oh, more than
fearlessly.
just a Revenant there. There are also a few ghouls.
Hey.
Luckily, we can blast
Yes?
you with a magic missile.
Lava!
What?
And we can buff here.
Moe.
Yep, you're just gone. Excellent. Now we do that. Another Revenant's coming.
I'm here.
But you won't last for very long. None of you are lasting for very long.
Yes?
Remember when ghouls were incredibly
Oh, yeah.
difficult? Now they're just a formality. Gargoyles, though, they can still be challenging.
I'm here.
And vampires. They are very difficult. There we go.
Hey,
We have prevailed. That might be
I'm
all
here.
of the undead here, but I'm not going to presume that that's the case. Let's loot. Ooh, scrolls. The scroll contains a pen and ink diagram of the Archer device running through a tower. Despite copious measurements and carefully drawn detail, it gives no indication of the machine's purpose. The Works of the Engwithans, a comprehensive guide. Comprehensive, but still lacking. Okay, we got some money. Adiran dialects. Oh yes, we've had that book. Right, there's this here, which contains more money. Won't say no to the money. We keep an eye out for traps, right, Cat? Here we have Fireball and another page from the journal. Day 11. Finally got out of the tower to clear our heads. Beasts take the patrons. We'll finish the study on our own terms, our own time. Just as I said as much to Trindig, the sky came to life with stray lightning. I said it's a good omen, but the poor lad's spooked. Only cure for that is a good night's sleep. Yeah, I don't think that was... Okay, we've got revenants here. Let's go around. Oh, there's also that we can
Yes?
loot. We have not looted that. Well, we've looted it
As
now.
you say.
And it had money. We need that money. Money can be used for goods and enchanting your arquebus.
Aye?
I'm here.
We'll just blast you with gun.
Get
Get that piercing shot. In fact, that nearly slew the front one. Finish off the front one very
Yes.
quickly, but let's blast you
Lava!
with that.
Beyond seek!
And now, I just
I'm
need
here.
to get you like that. Oh, only
Hey.
got one that time. A shame. But there we are.
hey,
Victory is ours.
I'm here.
Let's keep sneaking. We can look at this. The pulling, pounding energy in the machine feels even stronger up here. And there is this, which contains a balloon, some money, and a folded page from the journal. Patrons grow impatient with the lack of quantifiable results. They should drag themselves out of their mansions and spend a few nights here if they think it's so easy. They are the ones paying you. Ooh, there is another thing here. A ring! +1 intellect and arcane dampener. Beneficial effect suspended for 15 seconds. Ooh. Is this someone not using a ring? I could throw that your way for now. Letter from Icantha. Aldhelm, I did receive your recent summons, as well as the two that came before it. I've been waiting for you to present yourself on my doorstep so that I could give you my answer in person. A firm and unwavering no. I won't help you. In fact, I relish the idea of you and your team of glorified engineers sitting in that tower, sweating over the runes I've studied for years. Nothing gives me greater pleasure than knowing that my research, which you've long disparaged, is the missing piece in your mundane little puzzle. As you well know, it's knowledge I've always valued. I'm just around the corner. I encourage you to find me should you wish to rehash this conversation in person. Yours truly, Icantha. Yeah, Icantha doesn't like Aldhelm. But I
I'm
get the
here.
feeling we're going to have to get Icantha to help us out. So, the stairs we want are here. Will this lead to more peril? Let's find out. Let's find out. Find out how the Engwithan machine in Heritage Hill works. Oh, it's another one of these.
Let's try this configuration. Still nothing. Confounded device.
I'm
I
here.
think we found Aldhelm. Standing near the device feels like being blown about by a storm gale. The stone steps hum with energy. Well, there you are. Let's save and let's have a chat. I don't know how much of a chat it's going to be. You do appear to be sane enough to speak. But will that matter?
Yes?
Hello.
You're quite friendly, aren't you?
A man hunches over the strange mechanism, his spine a sharp ridge rising from his arched back. He's barely clothed in filthy rags, and the patches of skin you see are mottled green. A spoiled stench emanates from him. He's so intent on his work that he doesn't notice you until your shadow falls over him. When he turns and sees you, he snarls and scuttles behind the Archer pedestal. Only his bared teeth seem to have escaped decay. His eyes are yellowed and bloodshot, but they flicker with intelligence. He averts his gaze and holds a hand in front of his face.
Shouldn't be here. What do you want?
Who and what are you?
15 years at Brackenbury. 7 tours to the ruins beyond Solace Vale. I'm an animancer. Still an animancer.
He closes his eyes and holds the sides of his head, and his eyes snap open when he says the second part. His gaze lights on the Ardra post with sudden recognition. He starts to turn back to the copper dials. Tell me what happened here.
That's what I'm trying to figure out!
He hisses. He smashes a fist into the Ardra pillar. His hand makes a crunching noise but doesn't bleed.
Forgive me. Forgive me.
He covers his face with his other hand.
Research. We came to do research on the tower. Some commission from gods. It hardly matters now.
He clenches his fists in concentration. He is really trying to hold on to his mind. Aloth's lips twist in disgust. If I had a copper skate for every fool animancer whose thirst for knowledge led to a disaster, well, I would never have ended up in Gilded Vale, that's for sure. Keep talking, Aldhelm.
Something happened on our 11th night. Lights in the sky and a static charge in the air. But we were so careful. We were staying in the chambers below. Trindig, my assistant, said he saw a robed figure lurking around the tower. Wore a mask. Carried knives at his sides. A trick of shadows, I told him. The next morning we felt strange. Like we hadn't eaten in weeks. So dazed that we didn't at first notice the blood around our beds. The strange wounds that had appeared overnight.
An agent of Beledan Key had snuck in and killed you all.
And the machine. This cursed spire. Dormant for 2,000 years. Lifeless through hundreds of our experiments. And we wake that morning to find it spinning on its own. On its own! How can we stop what we couldn't start?
As exciting as the prospect of a living machine may be, I suspect that, given mention of a machine and a masked figure both, there is another explanation.
Years I've been doing this. Years. I know how these things work, but I don't know how this happened. Nowhere to go. That's the problem. Their souls are trapped here like flies in a jar, clinging to rotting meat.
Slow down. What does the machine have to do with souls?
No time to slow down. But I can explain. Hold a magnet over iron splinters and they stick, yes? Rub your hand over weir wool and the hair of your head will follow it. So it is with this machine.
He looks at you and runs his tongue along the edge of his fine, strong teeth. He quickly looks away.
It has the power to manipulate souls, but why? For what? And how many others lie buried in the ruins of Erglonfath? No. Focus on this one. It's imprisoned our souls in our bodies. Cut the root between essence and flesh. Left a dwindling soul stuck in a shriveling husk.
What happened to the rest of your team, Aldhelm?
By the time I realized what had happened, the district had already been sealed. So we fed when we needed, and locked ourselves in the tower to work. And then there came a time when the hunger struck, and there was hardly anyone left.
Grim. You're not like the other ghouls in the street.
Not yet, but I will be. My body is dead. My soul, imprisoned in this corpse, only makes it seem otherwise. And as the body decays, so does the mind. Until nothing is left but the hunger. The only way to forestall the process is through a regular infusion of essence. Living flesh is the only ready supply. I'm not proud of any of it. Hunting men and women in the early days of the affliction. Picking off soldiers that came to investigate. But I'd do it again. I'll do it as long as I must to end this disaster. You could help. Help me end this. Help me find sustenance.
Yeah, I'm not doing that part. There was a stranger in the tower the night this happened.
I didn't see him. My assistant, he saw him. We laughed. Said he was spooked by the cemetery. Perhaps it was already too late. I don't know what he did. But by morning the machine was on and we were slain. People were already on the streets, complaining of neighbors and family members acting strangely.
How can I help?
Not your help I need. It's Harridan, shrew. Squanders her research on frivolities, then refuses to make herself useful. Runes. The runes are the last part of the puzzle. Acantha knows them. She gives them to you, and you can turn the machine off. Release our souls.
Wait, runes? The Engwithan runes? She can read them? He speaks of his feat so blandly. Let's talk instead to this Harridan Lirin. I'd pick her thoughts a time. She wasn't here the night the machine came on. Staying with her patron somewhere near. Too good to be burdened with our ignorant company. I'll get the words from Acantha.
Yes. Acantha. She was here. In the district. Probably here still. Always prepared. Clever lady, that one. And perhaps you bring me something. Something to keep me sharp. Then I show you a secret about the machine. Something to make you strong.
No, I will only help you to turn this thing off. We cannot do this, Watcher. This beast is beyond our aid. Do not make yourself like him. Don't worry, I won't.
I'm here.
I get the feeling if I did, you might leave. But we now know what happened. And more importantly, we know who to talk to get this to end. For until we do this, until we turn this machine off, Aldhelm and Acantha and everyone else in the district will just keep coming back to life again and again and again. A never-ending cycle of awful. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe if you're not. And if you are subscribed, press that bell for those notifications. And I'll catch you next time, folks. And I'll see you then. Later.